Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, we just discuss anything to do with streetwear in the series. In today's video, I'm going to be covering a lookbook for one of our favorite American skating brands, and that of course is the lookbook for Supreme's Spring-Summer 2022 collection. Yes, guys, we're finally going to be covering the lookbook for Supreme's Spring-Summer 2022 season and all the release details to do with week 1, my thoughts and opinions on the lookbook, and just how I'm feeling about the season in general. And you know, I've now clocked off work, so this is as early as I could release this video, but you guys have been asking for it. And literally on Instagram have been tagging me in posts about the season. I've been like, no, I can't open them because then it'll spoil it for me. Instagram has been recommending, you know, the first story I see is the Supreme story. I'm like, no, they've posted the whole lookbook on the story. I need to save it for the video. So now we're finally here. It's going to be spoiler free. I've seen like maybe 5 images from the lookbook just because, you know, you scroll on through and it just appears like there's not much you can do. So most of it is unspoiled for me, and I'm very keen to actually see what we're getting in this season, if there's going to be any pieces that I'm keen on. The pieces that the areas that I'm really going to be looking for is the outwear, the hoodies, the jackets, the knitwear. If they do trench coats in this season, it's very hit or miss if that type of silhouette is going to be included in Supreme season, but yeah, really just the outwear. The tees, pants, accessories, they're always a bit of a miss for me because I go to other brands for those type of situations. But I am very keen to see what we're going to be getting from Supreme in the areas that I do buy from. So let's get into it, guys. We'll head on over to a HYPEBEAST article now to cover the release details for week 1 and of course the lookbook for this Spring-Summer 2022 season. So here is the HYPEBEAST article that we'll be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below, as always. But let's dive into week 1. So, Supreme's Spring-Summer 2022 collection will see its regular weekly releases, starting with its first drop arriving on February 17th, which, I mean, by my phone's date there, is 2 days away. So it's very, very soon. And of course, Japan gets it a little bit later on the Saturday on February 19th. Now, week 1's going to be a huge one. That's going to be a long drop list video, but stay tuned for that. We will of course be covering the drop list for week 1. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Let's get into the lookbook. I'm keen. We've got 32 images. I don't know what we really have in store for us. Maybe you guys have already seen it all. I haven't. Let's get in and have a look at the Spring-Summer 2022 lookbook. Kick it all off, we've got what looks like an all-over, I'm going to say print denim puffer jacket. I like that they're using different materials if it is actually a denim material for the puffer jacket. The all-over print looks kind of cool. The graffiti style is kind of nice. But, I mean, it's not a heavy-hitting way to start off the lookbook, but it's still a pretty solid outwear piece. Not really getting around the red Supreme leather gloves. That's going to be a miss for me, and the pants aren't doing much. Next, we've got a jacket featuring all over done little photos, I suppose. They don't look like paintings or anything like that. They look like photos placed in literally everywhere. On the arms, on the back. There's probably a bunch on the front. It kind of looks like a solid piece. I would like to see the other colors of it before having a final opinion on it, but I don't mind that. I kind of like the graphics just being splotched like everywhere, just thrown onto it. We've also got to mention the very hot pink hoodie that is being worn with, I gotta say, some nice green embroidered Supreme logoing over the top of the hood. I would like to see it in other colors. I like the font style that the Supreme logo is being done in, if it is indeed the Supreme logo. It has potential. I'll be keen to see the other colors that hoodie comes in and how the logos look all outside it. But I gotta say, the jacket and hoodie have caught my eye. The pants, not really taken my eye too much. Next we move into, ooh, jeez. For a spring-summer season, this is not very spring-summer, but I like it. I like it. So we've got I mean, I'm going to say it's an overcoat. It goes past your waist, so I kind of count that as more than a pea coat. It has Supreme written all over it in the faux fur. It's probably going to come in 1 or 2 other colors, maybe just a second color. I prefer my faux fur jackets in more of a bomber jacket style, but this one's alright nonetheless. It doesn't excite me as much as previous faux fur jackets that Supreme has done, but still a solid piece. And hey, if it comes in another color that I like more, maybe it would be a pickup. Nothing wrong with some faux fur in the wardrobe. We've got some graphic tee hidden under there, can't really see it, and what looks like some very utilitarian denim pants down the bottom there. Next, we've got a Gore-Tex leather jacket. Kinda looking like a North Face one, silhouette wise, but I don't see any North Face branding, so maybe it's just a Gore-Tex leather jacket. It's got Supreme embossed on the arm there. I like how they've put leather on this silhouette, because that's not typical to use for a silhouette like this. Normally it's a polyester nylon type material. Using leather, I think that's a cool take. I like it when brands do this, where they grab silhouettes and don't use the traditional materials and spice it up and use something like leather like this. It's kind of crazy. It's just too bad that I don't wear that silhouette of jacket at all. Like, I have a North Face jacket that's like that, and I don't even bust that out when it's like raining outside. Like, I've got outfits that I'd much rather wear when it's raining, so I just wouldn't get a lot of wear out of it. It's going to be dumb expensive, but it's because it's leather, but still kind of a cool piece. We've kind of got some bedazzled looking jeans down the bottom of there. Kind of reminds me of the Capital jeans. That's not really doing too much for me there. We've got this really washed out logo denim. Wouldn't mind the jacket with the Supreme logo arcing over the shoulders there. The pants, a little bit of a miss. Don't know if I would wear them matching like that. I've got nothing wrong with, wearing matching denim, but yeah, it has to be basic colored. Nothing too spicy for me, but the jacket's pretty solid there. We've then got another leather jacket being showcased to us there. Double pockets on the breast area. This one's okay. It doesn't do too much for me either. We've got some crazy looking credit card looking pants down there. Those are definitely a miss for me. I way prefer the leather jacket. I could maybe see myself wearing the leather jacket over the top of a hoodie or something like that, but I'd have to see other shots of the silhouette. At the moment, it's just kind of looking like a traditional leather jacket. Hopefully there's something crazy going on the back of it or something like that. Next, we've got a full zip up hoodie with punched out holes on the hood so you can see through it, kind of like how Kanye's been rocking it at the moment. I mean, I said hoodie, but maybe it's a jacket. Just looking at the silhouette and the materials, it looks more jacket-like now that I look at it. Either way, not something that I'm going to be rocking. So far, the first 7 images haven't been pieces that I'm like fully on board with, but there have been some interesting takes. And those pants with like the gunshot holes on the bottom of them, or whatever the hell they're meant to be, I'm kind of on the fence about that as well. We've got a bedazzled puffer jacket. Kind of missing me with that one. We've got a Supreme New Era BOGO. They release them all the time. That's nothing too crazy there. Some very indigo looking denim down the bottom of there. I don't mind that. Oh, okay. We've got this really cool dragon looking, I think it's a dragon. I mean, is it a dragon? I see a lot of scales. Potentially a dragon. Unsure what it actually is. Anorak here. I don't mind that. This would be nice on a different silhouette. And I only say that because I don't wear that type of silhouette. Like this, on some denim, this all over print, I could get around that. Or on a hoodie, I could get around that too. Hopefully, this graphic makes an appearance on a couple other pieces this season. I'll have to check out the range after checking the lookbook to see if that's the case or not. But it's a cool graphic. Just wish it was on different pieces. Okay. We've got a Supreme leather, I'm going to say varsity jacket, with Supreme written in this really retro looking font on the chest, in this really shiny and glossy leather as well. Can you see that? I mean, I don't know if the photo really showcases it well on video, but it looks really glossy. That could be cool in a couple other colors. I don't mind it in the blue, but I'd like to see what other color offerings we get if we do get any. Kind of cool that they did it in a blue glossy color though, but it wouldn't be my first pick if there are other alternative colors that are better. We'll have to see. The pants, we can't really see. They look like some little little box logo sweats or something. The jacket is clearly the highlight here. It's definitely a heavy hitting piece for this spring summer season. Okay, I was not expecting that. We've got the Silver Surfer by the looks of it on the back of that. I didn't pick that up from the font style. Maybe that's his iconic font style or something, but that is kind of crazy. Can we get this in a silver? That would be kind of cool. I hope this leather jacket comes in a silver variant. That would be steezy. That would be steezy. Or at least I think it's a Silver Surfer, because I mean, I see a board, I see a guy that's basically naked. That's my first thoughts when I see that. And I think I could see Surfer written up on the near the collar there. So that's my guess there. But that graphic on the back's kind of cool. Hopefully it comes in other colors though. I'm gonna have to check out the range after this. We've got this very interesting looking knit here. One that kind of looks like a grandma's tablecloth. You can miss me on that one. You guys can have that one. I'm not too keen on that piece. You can miss me with that. We've got a all over, well look, it's not even a camo print. It's got like pieces hanging off it. We've got this like camo jacket with some of the leaves and I guess detailing sticking out of the jacket. That's kind of cool that they went to that extra effort there. There looks to be matching pants down the bottom as well, just in a black color. Not something for me, but I like that the effort that Supreme went into for these pieces. Yeah, although it kind of makes you look like some kind of like ghillie suit sniper. So if that's the kind of vibe you're trying to go for in your day-to-day fits, this is the piece for you. For me, I'm okay. Let me stick to my American looking sportswear pieces, leather jackets, things like that. That's definitely more my vibe. Moving into it, we get a full, I was going to say tracksuit, but it's a jumpsuit by the looks of it, because it doesn't look like it splits anywhere down near the waist area. So it looks like a full jumpsuit. I mean, I don't work as a mechanic. I'm not spray painting things or painting things on a daily, and I just can't think of another use for a jumpsuit like that. So I'm alright on that one. Maybe you guys need a Supreme jumpsuit for whatever reason. I'm okay though. Next, we've gone into a plaid suit, or a tartan suit. Well, a suit. Out of all the silhouettes that Supreme goes with, they choose a suit. I mean, understandable if they're collabing with someone like Vivienne Westwood or something, but yeah, this is a little bit odd. Wasn't expecting that one. Kind of a wild piece. I feel like this one's definitely going to get looked over, but it could kind of go hard. I probably wouldn't wear it with that really transparent looking button-up shirt underneath. The one that actually really does look like a grandma's tablecloth. But yeah. You know, you could wear a black turtleneck under that and that would look really nice. And I'd probably change the belt up. The belt's a little bit too ancient for me as well. But yeah, I can say I'm getting around it more now that I'm looking at it. It's not too bad. We've got this S logo looking quilted jacket. I mean, I say that because, you know, like that looks like an S there. S logo kind of looks like the situation. Not really speaking to me too much. We've got these crazy print sweatpants down here. Not really doing too much for me. We're halfway through the lookbook here. So far, nothing has like grabbed my attention where I'm like, wow, that piece is absolutely crazy. There's a couple pieces that I'm like, yeah, I could want these, but I don't need them. I'm hoping in the last half, we're gonna get the needs. We're gonna get the pieces that I'm like, I need this. So far, it hasn't hit yet. And it's still not hitting. It's still not hitting for me. Okay. A very quilted puffy jacket there. Not a puffer jacket, but just very quilted. You can see how dense it is. Some sports shorts for some reason being worn in this fit. The styling is always whack when it comes to Supreme. We've got these all over print pieces. We've got some Tims being showcased to us, but I don't feel like the Tims are part of the, you know, the season. They're just there. The all over print pieces. It's okay. Not really for me. Gonna keep pressing on. We've got a satin varsity jacket. That's not too bad. A sequence looking hoodie. That's okay. Just some camo inverted pants there. It's, yeah, so far. Yeah, it's got some embroidery details on the back of it, Supreme written on the shoulders. Not really doing too much for me. We can see the sequence hoodie a little bit more there. This crazy all over credit card knit. We've got these track pants down below. We've got this crocodile leather peacoat, almost borderlining on a trench coat. I like this blue color. This is kind of steezy. This is probably the only piece that's like really caught me so far that I'm like, you know what, I can do with this. I could see myself wearing stuff like this. It's a really nice blue color for that leather. Yeah. The pants, the like Kuji rip-off looking pants down the bottom, not so much. The beanie's okay. Jacket's alright. The denim down the bottom's okay. And the jacket, it's, yeah. I don't get the imagery. I don't know where we're pulling reference from. Not really doing too much for me. Ugh, what the heck is this? Some Vanson leather, like. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Last 6 images, fingers crossed. I'm really like crossing my fingers for this one. Another Gore-Tex piece. Damn. Got Lil Kim by the looks of it on an all-over button-up shirt that kind of looks like something Jean-Paul Gaultier would release, or at least done in that art style, I suppose. Yeah. There we've got this Supreme Classics jacket here, this varsity jacket with what looks like Mitchell and Ness, because I can see their red embroidered logo down on the arm here. Jeez. Yeah, wow. Ugh. Nah, that's not a selling point for me. The glow in the dark. Wow, okay. Well. The lookbook, the styling was whack. The pieces in it, some of them were wants, none of them were really needs. I'm gonna say the lookbook hasn't enticed me for the spring-summer 2022 season. I'm gonna say it. I don't know if you guys were feeling the same way. Maybe there were some pieces that you thought were really cool. Like, again, like, want, don't really need. Want, don't really need with that jacket. Want on the denim jacket, don't really need. Want on that leather jacket, don't really need on top of that. Could be cool on different pieces, but I don't like that wearing that silhouette. It's not something that would be in my regular rotation. The leather jacket here, want, don't necessarily need. If there are other colors, I'd be more enticed by that. Yeah. I'm gonna say it. It's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. This lookbook, bunch of pieces, all these pieces I could do without. I could sleep comfortably tonight knowing that I'm not going to pick up any of these. There were no needs. I feel like with at least the seasons in 2021, there were some needs. These aren't hitting as much. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the lookbook, guys, but for me, at the current time, this one's a bit of a snoozer for me. Maybe the pieces that aren't showcased in the lookbook will entice me more. We'll find out throughout the season. But yeah, I'd love to hear how you feel about it down in that comment section below. That was the Spring-Summer 2022 lookbook. Oh, okay. Consolidating thoughts. I thought that the second half was going to be better than the first half. Little did I know the first half was the better half. Yeah, I think I summed it up before pretty well. There's some wants, not a lot of needs, no pieces that really blew me away. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it hit as much as the past couple season lookbooks did. It doesn't mean to say that I think the season will be trash, because, you know, there's the collabs, there's the range, you know, all the pieces that are releasing in the season, and the lookbook doesn't showcase, obviously, the whole range. It just showcases some highlights. Unfortunately, none of the highlights were doing it for me, but sometimes I like the pieces that are low-key and are not liked by the Supreme community, so there might be some pieces I can pick here and there, but yeah. As for the lookbook, I could easily forget this one. You could be like, which season was this? And I'll be like, ooh. Like, no memorable piece that was like, it's that season for me. For me, at least. For me. For you guys, you may feel totally different. You might be like, this is the most amazing lookbook I've ever seen. I don't know if you feel that way, but I would love to know if you are feeling that way in the comment section below. And for week 1, releasing in 2 days, February the 17th, 19th for everyone in Japan. Are you guys going to be there, ready to look at what's dropping in week 1, or are you already on the snooze fest already after seeing that lookbook? Look, I'll look forward to seeing you guys at the drop list video when that's the case, but I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in general on the lookbook and the season as a whole. How are you feeling about it? Because from the lookbook, I'm not too excited about this season at the moment. Now, if you guys want me to keep doing more Supreme content, more Supreme, covering more Supreme releases, collaborations, and everything like that, you got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking for, which is a like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and of course, the best indicator of all is subscribe to the channel. We're trying to also aim for the new subscriber milestone of 3,270 subs before the end of February. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. That is all I really have to say about the Spring-Summer 2022 Supreme Lookbook. There wasn't really too many highlights that were big for me to take away from this, but who knows? As I said, there might be some low-key pieces in the season that I really like, but I really want to hear from you guys in that comment section below on how you feel about this lookbook. But until the next drop list video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, guys, I'll catch you later.